Hello guys, welcome to Mobile Maths with Kamchnai. Today I want us to look at geometric sequences 2. Okay, so here we are going to use the same formulas of R. Common ratio is Tn over Tn minus 1, and the nth term is a R to the power of n minus 1. Okay, so let's go straight to our questions. Okay, so the question is saying determine the geometric sequence if the second term, so if the second term, this is T2, is 1 over 9, and the sixth T6 is 1 over 729. Okay, now having that, so we can say T2 is equal to 1 over 9, and we can say T6 is equal to 1 over 729. Okay, but we want to find the sequence. Okay, let's do that. So if we use the nth term equation, T n is equal to a R to the power of n minus 1, we can generate two equations which we can solve to find the first term a. Let's do that. So if we do that, we are saying for the first one, so for this one, we are saying is T2 is equals to a to the power of R, a times R to the power of 2 minus 1. Okay, substituting our T2, we know its value is 1 over 9, so we can have it as 1 over 9 is equals to a times R to the power of 1. So we can have it as this. Becomes equation number 1. Okay, let's do that for the second one. Okay, so for the second one, I'll have this one. Using this equation again, I'll have T6 is equals to a to the power of 6 minus 1. So I'll have here T6 is equals to a to the power of R times R to the power of 5, like that. But we know the value of T6 there, so we can have it as 1 over 729 is equal to a times R to the power of 5. This is equation number 2. Okay, this becomes our equation number 2. So now what we have to do now is to solve equation number 2 and number 1. We can do this by dividing. We can divide equation number 2 divided by equation number 1. Okay, so for me to properly do this, I'm going to write them in that manner so that we can simply divide them together. Okay, so I'll have 1 over 729 is equal to a R to the power of 5 as equation number 2, divided by 1 over 9 is equal to a to the power of R. This is equation number 1. Okay, so we are going to divide like this, such that a can go into a and R can go into R, and will remain with R to the power of 4 on the right hand side. Then on the left side, we can now have, let me divide it, we can now have 1 over 729 divided by 1 over 9. This is the same as 1 over 729 times 9 over 1, like that, such that 9 can go into 72 8 times and into 9 1 time. So we have, at the end of the day, our answer becomes 1 over 81. Okay, so dividing equation number 2 by equation number 1, we will get our R to the power of 4 is now equal to 1 over 81. Okay, so when we have something like this, we can also do the same on the right hand side, and we can have our r. If we will find the cube root of 1 over 81, cube root there, we will get our r as plus or minus 1 over 3. Okay, so this is what we get, and this is our, we can call this is our equation number 3, or we can use it like this. Okay, so at the end of the day, we can go back to our equation number 1. Our equation number 1 was 1 over 9 is equal to a to the power of times r, and we now know the value of r there. We can substitute and get the value of our a. If we substitute with our r is equal to 1 over 3. Okay, substituting, we'll get, for the first one, we can get our 1 over 9 is equals to a times 1 over 3. For the first one, we'll get as, we'll multiply both sides. Let's multiply both sides by 3 over 1. 3 over 1 by 3 over 1. We'll get 1, 1, 1, 3 there. Okay, so we'll get our a is 1 over 3. Then for the second one, because we said our r is plus or minus 1 over 3, so we have used the plus. For the minus, it means we'll just have our a is minus 1 over 3. Okay, so these are the two values that we have. Now, for us now to get the sequence, we are going to use our nth equation, which is Tn is equals to a times r to the power of n minus 1. This one. This will help us to write the equation and find T1, T2, T3. Okay, let's do that. So if we want to find for T1, we have T1 is equals to a. So if a is a positive, then we have got r, which is a positive. Okay, so I'm going to use for a, which is positive. So I'll have our a is 1 over 3. Okay, our a is 1 over 3 times r. Our r for a is equals to, our r is 1 over 3 again. Okay, so times 1 over 3 to the power of 1 minus 1 there. So it's going to be a 0 there. So any number to the power of 0, we get 1. So at the end of the day, for the first one, we get our T1 as 1 over 3. After which we said this becomes a 0 there. A 1. 1 over 3 to the power of 0, we get a 1. Okay. Let's go for the next one, T2. So if you do for T2, you get T2 being equal to 1 over 3 times 1 over 3 to the power of 2 minus 1. So this becomes a 1. So we'll get our T2 as 1 over 9. 1 over 9. Let's go for T3. T3 is now equal to 1 over 3 times 1 over 3 to the power of 3 minus 1. So this becomes a 2. So we have got 1 over 3 times 1 over 3 squared there. Okay. If we do the multiplication for that one, we will get our T3 as 1 over 27. Okay. So we have generated a sequence, and our sequence is now 1 over 3, 1 over 9, 1 over 27, going on and on and on. This is the sequence. Okay. So if a is negative, we can even do for the negative. This was for the positive. If a is negative, it means our r also is negative. So let's do for the negative one. If we do for the negative, we will have our T1 is equal to minus 1 over 3. It's simply the same. T2 becomes minus 1 over 3 by minus 1 over 3 to the power of 1. This becomes a 1 over 9. It's a positive now. T2 is a positive. Then T3 is now minus 1 over 3 by minus 1 over 3 squared. This one becomes a positive. Then with this negative, it becomes a negative. So we have minus 1 over 27. So the sequence for this one becomes, minus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 9 minus 1 over 27 and so on. This becomes the sequence. Okay, so this is how you answer that question. Let's move on to the other question. This other question is saying determine the general formula for the nth term of the following geometric sequence. So for this one, we say this is T1, T2, T3, and T1 is our A. So we now know our A is equal to 5. Let's find our R. R is equal to T2 over T1. And this becomes 10 over 5. We get a common ratio of 2. Okay. Going to our formula for the nth term, we said it's Tn is equal to A R to the power of n minus 1. We substitute the information that we have there. We have got our R as 2, our A as 5. Let's substitute those and our, let's substitute those. So we will get our Tn is equal to A, it's 5, R is 2 to the power of n minus 1. So this becomes the general formula for the nth term. Okay. This becomes the general formula. Okay, let's have another question. Okay, this one is a fraction, so we do the same. So this is T1, T2, T3, and our T1 is our A. So our A is equal to half. There. Let's find our common ratio. Our common ratio becomes what? We said our ratio is now T2 over T1. T2 over T1 is simply 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 4 divided by 1/2. Okay, and I can have it written, let me write it sideways, where I can have 1 over 4 divided by is the same as 1 over 4 times 2 over 1, like that, such that we'll have our answer as a half. So our common ratio is half. Okay, our R is equal to 1/2. Let's go on and use our nth term equation. Our nth term equation says Tn is equals to A R to the power of n minus 1. So it's Tn, our A is half, our R is also half to the power of n minus 1. So this becomes our general formula, but you can even simplify this because we have got here a half. So this is half to the power of 1, and when we are multiplying like this, we've got a common base there, so we can add the powers there. So it means I'll have half to the power of 1 plus n minus 1. This is our T2. At the end of the day, we'll have our T2 as 1 plus n minus 1, we have n. So it's becoming 1/2 to the power of n. So this is the general formula. Okay. So this is the end of our lesson. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share with your colleagues. Bye-bye.